Alright, hey, it's Meg here. Welcome to this is my first, the first video I've shot in the new year, 2021, alright? So, new year, I got a new part for my Sur Ron. So here it is. So you probably tell that, I'm wearing my Lunicycle t-shirt, so, because, we're doing a video on a Lunicycle part today, okay? So that's what's going on. I bought the Lunicycle Sur Ron float seat, okay? And we're gonna do an unboxing, and then yeah. So it's basically just a show and tell video. I'm not gonna show you how to take the seat out because I've already shot a video on how to do that. But I'll put a link at the end of the description if you guys want to figure out how to do that. You know, because that's what we're gonna have to do to install this product right here. Okay. So I'll tell you this. Okay. So the reason I wanted to get a new seat for my bike is because the Sur Ron seat is horrible for long distance rides, okay? I call it like a 20-mile seat. After 20 miles, it's a torture device, okay? It's like sitting on a piece of plywood or a really stale piece of loaf of bread. That's what I call it, okay? It's kind of shaped like a loaf of bread. It's not the most comfortable seat ever, and nobody else makes an aftermarket seat for this until now, okay? So Lunicycle has made something called the float seat, okay? I'd imagine, well, I don't know, we're gonna open it up and we'll take a look at it. I'd imagine it's probably just a regular Sur Ron seat that has been like, they took the cover and the foam off and they put a new foam and cover on it, okay? I know in the past, for the Ludicrous bike, the Ludicrous R, I think, is the Ludicrous R bike. They made a custom seat for it. Okay, it was from Renasco. Okay, so and I think they did sell it. They sold some extra ones, but they sold out right away, and it was pretty expensive. It was like $90 or something. So, all right. So before we open it, I'm gonna tell you where I got this from. Obviously, Lunicycle. I'm wearing a T-shirt, so you can get this from Lunicycle. And I was just browsing their website one day because hey, this he's making a list. Do that. He loves to shop for Sur Ron parts. Okay, I was looking for something new and cool to put on my Sur Ron. I was looking there and I saw this seat. Okay, all right. So I saw something called the float seat, but they didn't have it. Okay. They was out of stock, okay, and so what I did was I was like, oh, you know what, I would really like a new seat. So what I did was I put my email in, like, notify me when this is available, and then maybe like a month later, boom, I get an email saying, hey, it's available, and boom, I order it, okay? So that's how it is. And the funny thing is I had already ordered something from Lunicycle like a week before. I was like, oh man, I can just order both of the items at the same time. It's bad timing, you know? So I could probably, you know, lost some shipping money, so let's say. Okay, so this is how much I got it for. I got it from Lunicycle, and it was $51.50 with $10 shipping and $4.76 for tax. Okay, because we live in the great state of California, they like to tax everything. The grand total was $66.26, so it's a little bit less than the Ludicrous seat. Okay, hopefully it's as good as the Ludicrous seat. Okay, yeah. So there it is. So to my knowledge, no one sells an aftermarket seat for the Sur Ron Light Bee, and as you can see here, this is the setup I use for when I do DoorDash. Okay, so I use what's called the Airhawk 2. Okay, it's an air seat. They make I think they make Airhawks for like wheelchairs and stuff. It's supposed to be for like really comfy seats and stuff. Okay, and you know what? It works. It works good. Just to have the Airhawk on there, you can probably, you know, ride more than like 40 miles and your butt won't be like on fire. So let's say, okay. But the problem is it shifts around a lot and it moves around a lot. So that's what I don't like. I don't like it moving around. Or if I want to ride it on the track, or if I want to, you know, I want to ride or go dirt biking, I take the seat cover off. Okay, but it would be nice if I could have the comfy seat, and you know, you could do like still aggressive riding with it. Okay, this one, not really. It feels like you're kind of just sitting on top of like a airbed or something. Okay, hopefully this this new seat will be awesome. Okay, so let's go unbox it. All right, let's take a closer look. Okay, so let's continue unboxing this guy. There's a lot of bubble wrap, and there's the seat. Okay, and then it's in another plastic. There's another little plastic cover. It's a nice little rubber band. It's like a seat cover. So you could use this as a rain cover, you know? It's not, it looks like it will get torn real easily, but that's pretty nice. I've seen anything like that before, but there it is. Oh! There's the Lunicycle float seat. All right, so let's take a closer look at it. There it is. It says Luna on it. Okay, so people will know you got a trick seat from Lunicycle. It's got red stitching all around it. Okay, very nice. It's a little slippery on the sides. Okay, and this is Luna and red stitching. Very nice seat cover. It has a kind of non-slip material on the top. Okay, but there's a slippy material on the sides, so I think that's okay. It's pretty much like the stock. It's similar to the stock seat. So let's go see. Let me go read off some of the stuff that they've engineered into this seat. Okay, I'm reading this off of the Lunicycle website. Okay, it has tons of extra cushion for the pushing. Okay, it's more cushioning. It adds 1 inch to the rider height depending on rider weight. So actually, that sounds pretty good. If it's a little taller, it'll be more comfortable for bigger riders, is what I'm going to say. You're not going to feel as cramped, okay? It helps prevent rider sore in crotch, okay? It's made from high-quality synthetic leather, vinyl. It says vinyl. It's fake leather, okay? It's leather. 2 different types of material. Non-slip on the top, okay? That's what I mentioned right here, okay? And then there's a slippier material on the sides, okay? And then there's a red stitching and embroidering. That's what I showed you earlier. Very nice. It's identical mounting brackets as the original seats. Okay, so like I said, they probably just took a stock seat and they just put a different foam and cover on it. It's very nice though. And it says limited quantity available. Limit 1 per customer. Okay, so you can't just like order a bunch of these and just try to sell them on eBay or something. Okay. So there it is. That's a Lunicycle float seat, and to my knowledge, they're the only ones that I know that make a aftermarket seat for the Sur Ron. Okay, so hopefully I will install this on my bike, and I'll let you know after I do several DoorDash sessions with it. I'll let you know how comfortable it is. So I'll tell you this: that setup on my bike is pretty comfortable. Okay, but I don't like how I'm kind of flopping around on the seat cover. Okay, so we'll see. Maybe we can try it with both too. Okay, the Airhawk and this guy. All right. So in the next video, you'll see it installed on my bike. Through the magic of video editing, it'll magically be installed. All right. All right. Here's we go. Okay. So before I install it, let's take a look at them side by side. The old seat and the new seat. Okay, I haven't installed the other one yet, but as you can see, it's quite a bit taller. Yeah, it's about 1 inch taller is what they're saying. Okay, other than that, it looks pretty similar. It looks nice though. It has that red stitching. Honestly, I don't really care for the red stitching. My bike is all black now. It's going to have some red accents on it. So yeah, so you could definitely see how tall it is compared to the other seat. Okay. It's about the same width if I put them on top of each other. If anything, it might be a little bit wider than the stock seat, okay? Okay, but let's try to put this in the back here so you guys can see the difference in the heights. Okay.
it's hard to tell from the camera, but it is taller. It's taller by about an inch. Okay. All right, so let's go install it. So there they are, top of each other. Actually, yeah, we could do a finger test. Okay, so about 3 fingers right here, right? This one is about, I don't know, it's 3 finger. Well, yeah, it's literally. So what I've been noticing, what I notice is this one just kind of goes straight up and then straight flat. Okay, this one, it goes straight up and it kind of goes at an angle for a little while, and then it goes flat. Okay, so yeah, it's like, yeah, where this one just goes straight up, straight, and then straight to a sharp angle. This one goes straight and it goes at a little bit of an angle, then it goes straight. Okay, I hope whoever made this seat, you know, knew how to make seats. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. All right, I don't know who really makes this seat. Okay, but yeah. Maybe they do make it in-house, you know. I hope they have a dude, you know, that knows how to make motorcycle seats and stuff. But yeah, it does go up and then it moves. So, I mean, literally to get to the top, the very top of the seat is 5 fingers, okay? 5 of my fingers, whereas to get to the top of the seat, it's only 3 fingers for me. Yeah. Yeah. See, so 3 versus 5. So it's definitely an inch taller. Okay, like I think 2 fingers is about an inch. All right, it's definitely thicker. Okay, and I think, I don't know, I think I use the whole seat. I tend to sit further back in the seat. This should be more comfortable for me. I'm 5'10", 175 pounds, so I think a taller seat, I could benefit from having a taller seat. We'll see how it is in, like, you know, dirt biking and aggressive riding though. So, all right, so let's go install it. Okay, there it is. It's on there. It definitely does look bigger than the stock seat. Interesting thing to note, my battery door has been modified so it sits a little higher, and this still looks like it's kind of lower than this. Okay, there's a lot more cushioning. It's a lot taller. It's like I said, it's an inch taller. I barely got my my tugger strap to fit under there. I had to, instead of putting it in from the rear, yeah, instead of putting it from the rear to front like I normally do, because I could usually get the whole seat in there, I had to go from rear to front. I'm from the front to the rear. Oops, sorry, because it's skinnier in the back than it is in the front. Okay, so I had to kind of scoop it up later, but actually it looks better now with the strap looks tighter, and I could still kind of use it, so that's good. Okay, so yeah, that's what it looks like with the tugger strap on there. Okay, yeah, it looks fancy pants. It would have been nice if they had different color stitching. I think, well, yeah, since I have the gray bike, okay, mine is gray. It's like a carbon colored bike. It would have been nice if they had gray stitching instead of red, okay? But yeah, definitely the red, it pops out more, okay? It makes your bike look special. That's what I want to say. I do like the engraving and stuff, or the embroidering is what it is. Very nice. So I did sit on it. It is much taller, okay? So if you're a shorter rider, it's probably not very good for you. Like, the bike like fits me perfect. Like, yeah, it does. Well, with my boots on, I'm sure I'm a little taller, but yeah, it'll definitely make the seat height taller, okay? That's for sure. It still feels kind of narrow though. We'll see how it does, is what I'm gonna say, okay? The verdict is out if it's more comfortable than the stock seat. I hope they've done some product testing on this before they made this or sold it, you know. Like, I hope they tested it out and everything. But it was very hard to get this seat. You literally, once you see it for sale, it sells out right away. So if, my suggestion is, if you see it in stock, buy it, you know, if you want to try it out. But yeah, Hades Omega's gonna try it out. We'll see how it is. I still have the old seat right there, okay? So it's still in pretty good shape. I think I've had the bike for about 2 years, and there it is. Seat's still good. It's very light too. It's not a bad seat, you know, but it's just the shape of it is not good. I just want to say, okay, they did a pretty good job on the seat, except it's just not very, you know, It wasn't made for long distance riding, and we'll see. I will ride this without the cushion. Okay, I'm not gonna put my air hawk back on. Okay, hopefully, I could probably still use it. Yeah, yeah, the air hawk fits on there. But then it'll be like even taller with the air hawk on there. So I'm hoping I don't have to use that anymore. So hopefully we can get through a day of DoorDash with this guy on there. Okay, Hades Mega typically rides around 20 to 30, 20 to, let's say 20 to 40. Okay, usually 30 is average. Okay, on my Sur Ron whenever I do DoorDash. So today I did about 22. So yeah, so all I can say is, yeah, I spend a lot of time on that saddle. Okay, and I did kind of fix my floppy fender, my DB off-road fender. It's still a little floppy, man. Yeah, I tried to fix it, man. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if it helped. But also, thing to note is with the DB off-road fender, the nuts didn't go in all the way. I did put Loctite on the studs before I put the nuts in. Okay, but yeah, it's too much, you know, for it. It doesn't go all. It doesn't poke out the other side of the locking nut. So I don't know how good those are in there. So hopefully it don't come out. But it is much taller. I sat on it. It yeah, you know, it definitely feels like a bigger bike now. So that could be a good thing for you taller riders. So this one thing Hades Omega recommends is this for taller riders. Okay, Hades Omega is about is 5'10". Okay, and it looks like the bike fits me pretty good. I will do a ride along video. Okay, we'll take it out for DoorDash, and I'll let you know what it feels like to sit on it with all my gear on, is what I want to say. Okay, and then we'll ride it around, and then at the end of the day I'll tell you it's better than stock. I don't know, hopefully that it's at least better than stock. Okay, and you could still, and I will try to, yeah, I know we should, I might take it up in the mountains, and I'll let you know how it is during some aggressive riding. Okay, is what I want to say. Alright, so thanks for watching. That is the show and tell video for the Lunicycle float seat. Why did they call it a float seat? I guess it's because it makes it tall. It's a taller seat. Okay, I think what they were going for with this seat is it's taller and it's got more cushioning, so it's more comfortable. Hopefully it is more comfortable. I mean, it feels like a decent seat. It's okay. They didn't make it softer, that's for sure. The cushioning seems about the same firmness as the stock seat. Okay, but let's see. Let me squish this one. And if anything, it feels more firm. Yeah, it does. It feels like it's more firm. Maybe my seat's like a little worn out from me sitting on it all. But yeah, it feels firmer than the stock seat. Okay, but it is taller. Okay, and it kind of gets skinnier towards the top. Okay, if anything, let's see. It's about I'd say 6 fingers. Okay, the whole top is 6 fingers. Let's see how this guy is. Oh yeah, this one is much wider actually. Yeah, this like 7 fingers. Yeah, it's much wider. The stock seat is wider. It's interesting. This is narrower actually, if you think about it. The top of the seat is narrower. So yeah, well, the only way to tell is to see what the booty says. That's what I'm gonna say. All right, okay. And thanks for watching. Here's Mig out. That is the Sur Ron. That's show and tell for the Sur Ron float seat. All right, here's Mig out.